Hello and welcome back. And it's time to understand uh, to make the router configuration with each router. So let me go to the user router. So actually, I don't need this because I have a different router configuration. So for user router, I have actually three routers: register, login, and get user information. So let's make the registration. So how did you do this? Let's make the comments. So usage, you can write like this: at usage register a user, and at URL, this is your URL, and the method is post method, and fields. So what fields required is name of the person, email of the person, and the password of the person is required, and what type of access it is. It's a public access. Okay, no token verification required. Okay, so this is your router information. So let's make this as router.post. You receive the form data, and let's take this as mm, basic setup. Yeah, let's say like async. I use async await syntax. So here I write the try catch. You get the error. Okay, you may write console.error of error as of now, or else you can write like this: response dot status of 500 over error dot json. So I make errors will be an array where the message is the error as it is. Okay, so that's fine. Now here response, if not, what do you do? And moreover path, what you have to configure: slash users slash register, right? But already my user router has configured with slash users. So what is remaining? Slash register. You have to configure that here. Slash register post request. So you receive the form data. How we receive form data? Let something is equal to request dot body, and let's say, and what is that you receive is name, email, and password you receive, right? So let's make a basic response. The actual logic you have to write later. Let's say something called to do uh, registration logic you have to write here. And let's make a confirmation as of now. Let's say respond dot status of 200 successful dot json. So let's make something called a message. So registration of a user. Okay, that's all fine. And I don't want just form data. That's enough. Okay, so this is the basic configuration as of now. Only router done. So let's make the same story for login. So let's copy the same setup and paste it. So here I'll say login a user, and the path will be slash login, and no name, just email and password, and the path is slash login, and you get only email and password from the form, and so login logic you have to write, and just say login of a user, and that's all. So let's make one more. Copy this for this one: get user information private request. So here, so get user information, users slash me, I think, yeah. So no fields. It's what type of request? It's a get request, and it's a private. So we'll make a private configuration later. So get request and slash me. Nothing much. You won't receive any form data here. Let's say ludo to do to do. Okay. Get user information logic. Okay, and same story. You can make it over here. That's all. Okay, we'll make to-dos later. That's fine. Now let's make it for events router. Okay, so can I copy this? Simply copy this, go to events router and the space search. So you have to change here is it's a events router, not the user router. Okay, so what is that one is first you need to upload an event. So this will be upload an event. So path events slash upload. So already events I show you. This is URL, right? So already slash events is configured with server. Okay, what is remaining? Slash upload. So slash upload. So what fields you receive? These things. Post request and it's a private. Yeah, I'll tell you how to configure private. So that's fine. Okay, post request, that's fine. And yeah, what you receive from the form data. So these things you receive from form data, and we'll do how what we have to make these things. And to do upload events logic. You have to write that now. And same story, upload events. Okay, that's a post request. And the next one is get all the free events. So how do you get all the free events? Let's copy this router configuration. So here, let's say get all free events. So slash event slash free, I guess. Yeah, get request, no fields. So it's a get request and no fields, no fields. It's of course public request, everyone can access. Okay, and just say get path slash free. Events is there already, so slash free. So no, nothing to receive a form data. Only just make get all the free events logic and response same story. Okay, that's all. So let's make it for pro events. Paste it. Yep, here just get all pro events. I think the path is slash pro. Get request no fields public. So pro. This is pro. This is pro. That's all. Okay. And one last thing is get a single event based on ID. So let me copy this setup, copy that and paste it. So let's say get a single event, get a single event, and let's say events slash colon event ID, and get request no fields is public. Yeah. And how do you get this event ID in the parameter? You know, right? Let's something is equal to request dot params. Request dot params. You receive this event ID, and the path goes to be this one. Event ID. You get the event ID from parameter, and that's fine. Let's make the logic here and response here. Okay, fine. That's all. Yep. So we are actually done with the basic configurations. So let's make what we'll test the backend API just once. Okay, we have to create a workspace in the Insomnia. So let's create the Insomnia workspace. Yeah, here I want to test all these links. How you check is so I have two modules. Let's create two separate folders for them. So I create a new fresh folder for users module and one more fresh folder for events module. Okay, in users, what you have, the very first one is register user. This is the path. Copy. I'll make a new request. Register a user is a post request, create, paste, send, registration done. Next, login user. Logic will write later, okay? Only testing is it working or not. So next one, where I made, yeah, okay, it's there. So new request, login a user is again a post request. Sorry, it says a post request. Post create paste send login user done. Next, uh, get user information, get request. So here I say get user information, get request, paste it, send it. Get user information done. So three things is done. Let's go with the events. Starts with upload. Copy the URL. So for upload, I'll say create new request, upload an event. This will be the post request, create, paste, send, done. Next, get all the free events, create new request, get all free events, get request, create and paste it, send it. So free events. Next, for pro events, here new request. So get all pro events, get request, paste it, send, done. So last one is get single event. Yeah, here new request, get single event, get request. Let's make ID, but you have to provide ID now. Something 1 2 3 4 as of now, and send it. Get single event. That's all. So you have completely made a router configuration, and you also created the dashboard setup in the Insomnia. So every link is perfectly working. So now it's time to write the actual functionality for every link, and then we'll test it properly with backend. And it's time to make database setup as well for table setup. Okay, so let's do those things in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.